To start the season, got all the way to the Final Four. They have just dropped out of the Associated Press poll with the miss, and now Zamareya Jones, who has had a terrific arc to her career. Outside, great start for Rivers. Well, State just 1 for 2. That was Rivers 3. No one else has taken a shot until James, who got it blocked at the basket by Scott. Another 3, another miss.
Now, if you're NC State, that's exactly what you want. You're going to be okay with Ole Miss taking threes as long as you secure the defensive board so that it can lead to breaks like that.
Brooks saw a little bit of an opening and attacked beautifully.
Well, Coach Jones talked to her team about
State did a good job of shutting down transition, and Todd Williams had her shot blocked. Saniya Rivers off to a great start on both ends.
Well, and NC State does such a good job of defending without fouling. Make teams hit tough shots. Good rotation right there by Zamareya Jones.
James able to save it on the baseline. And Brooks somehow was able to get that shot up and in. That seemed impossible.
Zoe Brooks might have gotten a little bit of contact too. Okay, Wolfpack. But at the same time, I think this is a team that's going to benefit from those tough matchups early.
Yeah, so they just flat out have to start playing better basketball, but long way to go in the season. And Ole Miss, after missing their first 8 shots from the floor,
it gets them to play to the best of their ability, and I was happy for him and this NC State program to get back to the Final Four.
Yeah, it was a thrilling year last year. Come on, Saniya Rivers.
Hey,
big time.
2 for 4 from the three-point line.
She's got a height advantage underneath, but they couldn't get it. And now Dean's breaking away. A little primal scream after she got that one to fall in. KK Deans has all 4 of their points. She's gotten hammered a couple of times. Has been looking for some fouls. None coming there. And then, oh, they lost her underneath. What a pass by Rivers.
Great find by Saniya Rivers.
Devin Quigley, a freshman, number 0, checking in. The backcourt for State. And there's a chance for a 3-point play
by Zoe Brooks. She's been getting to the rim, so now the first rotation comes, the second rotation is late, and what a finish by Awu.
Rivers handing it off to Hayes. Shot clock winding down. They get it inside. Too much on the shot by Awu. Now the shot clock is off for the Rebels. Scott gets one to go. Just the 3rd made field goal of the quarter.
And you see Ole Miss is switching every on-ball screen, and if you're NC State, you want to look to get the matchup that you want and attack that.
And with the shot clock winding down, it is Barry.
Who's not afraid to take the big shots.
Oh no, I think she just showed us that. Rims in and out for Scott. She's been very active and draws the foul. They're coming off a record-breaking and record-setting win against Alabama State. They're finding the points much more difficult to come by, but that's right in their wheelhouse with Dean scoring.
She did. She stuck it out. She continued to put in the work, and last year had a banner year.
Finish underneath for Star Jacobs. Good pace to the game. Gosh, James got hit again, but she's okay. It's 5-on-4 basketball right now. Ole Miss pulling the trigger. Sadler.
Game plan, if you're Ole Miss, right here, you see multiple players converging to Zamareya Jones, not allowing her an easy attack at the rim, and great decision-making by KK Deans, drawing a second layer of
James has missed her 2 shots since coming back in.
That's a great take.
And there you go. The hoop and the foul for the Rebels.
She wanted Saniya Sadler to be more aggressive on the offensive end. But she said Saniya Sadler came to Ole Miss because she wanted an expanded role. Now she has an expanded role and an opportunity, and we need her to step into that opportunity.
Missed the free throw. Says she's been sort of a utility player for her. Jones, so much confidence. Wow. Ole Miss is trailed by as many as 16, trying to get it into single digits. That's a tough shot off glass.
I love that action for Ole Miss in transition. The double drag.
And they're letting the shot clock wind down again. And a three! Well, if you're in trouble, give it to number 3.
Well, shot clock winding down, and Rivers recognizes, and that's a tough closeout, tough defense, and Zamareya Jones knocks it down. Put somebody else in it. Maddie Scott's just going to switch, and she's going to be able to defend a perimeter player.
Now one-on-one, and Brooks wins that contest against Deans. But the miss by Thompson. Jones calling for it. She didn't pull the trigger, gave it to Brooks instead. Shot clock again. Very teeny.
That was a great defensive possession by Ole Miss. Now see if they can get some offense out of it.
A good look and a better result for Sadler.
We got to get the ball inside with a mismatch like this.
Or Jones can just take another three.
And take another three.
She's hit all 4 of them. Ole Miss really did a good job against USC and UConn. They shot combined 16% from distance.
UConn came back, had a 28-point third quarter because they were able to get out in transition. They were able to get some easy buckets, and then they knocked some shots down.
But that's a turnover. Deans threw it right to James, who gets her first basket since hitting the floor previously and missed them all.
Well, you get an opportunity in transition, and you can't take advantage for Ole Miss, and Zamareya Jones just read it perfectly. A great job.
Pretty scary, so very fortunate that she is okay. Their leading scorer just under 18 points per game. Good defense by Hayes.
There wasn't a second tied rotation, but that's when she can score.
Ooh, that's a nice move. She knew. And that's just part of their MO. Here's a turnover, 2-on-2. James gets it over to Brooks, who slices in for the bucket. Time winding down. Richardson for 3. Back rims it. And Chino able to get inside. Rivers hit the deck. And then the second chance opportunity worked for Sadler.
Now if you're Ole Miss, you just got to chip away. You got to get some stops. You can't be trading buckets though.
Continuing to give up the offensive rebounds. Hayes, Todd Williams with the miss. Hayes running the floor well. And a good job to cut off Rivers. And then in the little secondary action, there's James. Ole Miss is going to sub in 3 players at the next whistle. Brooks. Really hurt her old school, and my goodness, North Carolina with a big win over Kentucky. There's exactly what Ole Miss needed, a chance of staying active. Are good rebounders born or made?
I think there's a natural instinct, a nose for the ball that good rebounders have, and then I think they learn how to track it, and that's a skill.
Shot clock at 7. Brooks attacks the basket. A little hesitation. 17 points now. And just her second year. One of her goals coming in and wanted to lead the team in assists this season. Right now she is behind Rivers. Oh, and that time, Brooks got beaten off the bounce. Should be a very exciting season in the ACC. And right now Notre Dame is still leading Texas. Texas?
I'm a little soft, so that's good.
Yeah, it was 50 degrees today, and you're talking about chilly. That's James. He does have 5 rebounds and 3 assists. Cox tried to draw the charge, but instead it turned into a bucket for Scott because they got out of the gate so well, got some great wins.
Yes.
Including UConn, right?
Yes, they did. And you know, it's going to look a little different, but right here, this is what Ole Miss wants to do. Now, they need to continue to turn it up. Good shot opportunities.
Shot clock again, winding down. James with the attack and another offensive rebound, that time by Collier. And Jones had 12 points on 4 threes in the second quarter. So her first points other than that. Todd Williams with the attack. 8 of their games they have played. This is their 8th of the season.
And again, Pam, no coach loves turnovers, but a lot of these turnovers for NC State have been dead ball turnovers. And now again coming with a trapping press as opposed to the soft press.
Now, Ole Miss actually outscoring NC State in this half. That was a gift that fell right into the hands of Collier. Frantic pace as Todd Williams got it blocked. By who else?
And sometimes that happens. Again, I know you want to milk the clock and you want to make sure that you're giving yourself every opportunity, but then you get too soft, you get too conservative, and Maddie Scott continues to stay aggressive. Didn't get her feet down. You can still be moving, but...
Yeah, missed the reverse layup. Collier came up with the rebound, but then threw it away. Full speed ahead.
Gotta stop the ball.
And the follow. Just a possession ball game. Let's see what they do out of the timeout. Brooks with the miss. And also with all these misses, their offensive rebounding is not as good as it had been earlier in the game. Todd Williams with a great look, and she buried it. Rivers, she's been really quiet offensively since the first quarter. They need something. It's got to be Hayes. Just chucked it up, and it went in. Oh, my goodness. Off the backboard, rattled around the rim.
But a couple of things, Pam, when you're talking about, again, I still think NC State's, a little too conservative, but... Oh, got her.
Good look again, and boy, Todd Williams with 5 quick points.
Right here, you've got the double screen, multiple defenders go with the ball handler and Sadler, and Kennedy Todd Williams just running free on the fade.
James.
Wow.
The first 3 of the half for NC State.
By Zamareya Jones. Zoe Brooks, just a little dribble punch, drew Sadler in enough to get Zamareya Jones the open 3.
Rim. Couldn't get it. And there's another takeaway, this time by James. And NC State, who led by 22 in the third quarter, were a travel away from this game being tied, and they're able to escape, winning by 7.